Welcome back to the Force Lines YouTube channel and welcome back to Telling the Toffees. It's the Everton save on Football Manager 2017 and it's the final 3 games of our first season. We are still in with a chance of winning the title. Before we get into 3 games today, let's show you the goals from the games off screen. Only 3 games to show you. The first one was against Arsenal, who took the lead with 15 minutes played. Ozil's shot was saved and Giroud converted the rebound to give Arsenal a 1-0 lead. Fantastic 30-yard free kick by Oxan gave Everton the equaliser 1-1 with 33 minutes played. And then in the second half we took the lead. It was Ross Barkley scoring the goal to send us 2-1 up, assist by Seamus Coleman. Barkley finishing from 10 yards out. An hour into the game and Arsenal drew level 2-2. It was Iwobi this time with the shot at the near post, put it in and gave Arsenal an equaliser themselves. In the 85th minute Arsenal went 3-2 ahead. The youngster Royce Nelson with the goal here, 3-2 Arsenal. Late on we went for broke but sadly Arsenal caught us out and Giroud scored his second and Arsenal's 4th. Only our 3rd Premier League defeat of the season, 4-2 defeat against Arsenal. Against Middlesbrough, it was the James McCarthy show, his first 2 goals for the club. This was the first one, a lovely volley outside the penalty area. I don't think he'll score a better goal in his career. Then again, his second goal was nothing to be ashamed of, another great finish. This was 2-0 and only 32 minutes played, again outside the area, similar distance. 2 fantastic goals by James McCarthy. Middlesbrough pulled a goal back on the 38th minute. It was Alvaro Negredo with the goal here. Nice finish. 3 very good goals in this game and 3 goals it was. Middlesbrough 1, Everton 2. It was a comfortable win against Stoke. Only the 1 goal scored though. Gerard Deulofeu with the goal here. Nice run and a good goal. 1-0 against Stoke. So that defeat against Arsenal, only our 3rd league defeat of the season and only our 5th competitive loss, means that we are now off the top of the table. We are in 2nd place. Man United only 1 point clear though, so with 3 games left the title is still within sight. Man City are 5 points back, Arsenal are 6 back and Liverpool and West Ham are 9 points back. So mathematically we have a top 6 finish, which is fine, that's what we're aiming for, so we've achieved that. But looking at our current position at the moment, top 4 is realistically what we're going to get, which is good. It's Champions League football, which is more than what I wanted, more than I expected from this first season. But anything more than that is a bonus. You know, we could end up winning the title in our first season, which would be really something. But we'll just have to see what we can do. 3 games to play, so let's get straight into them. Watford, West Brom and Sunderland. So as I said, OBS crashed last time I tried to record this. I got 35 minutes into the recording. And yeah, OBS crashed and I couldn't recover the file, so I've got to refilm it. Luckily I didn't save the game, so I do get to play those games. Interestingly, last time round I lost against Watford, so I've got a chance to remedy that. Okay, so this is what we're going to go with today. Casilla playing in goal, back for Baines, Jagielka, Duarte and Coleman. James McCarthy as a defensive midfielder. I believe Gray is still suspended, he is still suspended. Oxan playing as the playmaker, Barkley in that number 10 role with Deulofeu on his left and Balassi on his right, and Lukaku playing up front as the target man. On the bench we have Williams and Santon, Gibson, Sinkgraven, Ronaldinho, Onatsi and Niasse. Standard flexible, instructions are there, pause the video if you want to have a look at those. Let's submit the team. Okay, so Watford like to play with that 3 at the back formation as they did, we're calling this today when they lost 6-1 to Liverpool, great win. The 3 at the back and then Zuniga and Janmaat as the wing backs. So we need to watch out for those flanks. And we could exploit those actually, because they'll be running forward. So we will do that when we get to our tactics screen. Options off the bench as well. Kennedy's there. Success. Isaac Success is a great name. So into my instructions, let's exploit the flanks. And the rest of that's fine as it is. Good team talk. Right, I need to change my settings again. Okay, now I usually have their formation on the side here, but I'm going to get rid of that and put up the latest scores because we need to be watching out for how other teams do. So, of course, Man United are near us. Arsenal play West Ham today. Manchester City not playing at the moment. Liverpool, they could still catch us and they host Southampton. So, we need to have a look at some of the other games that are happening in the day because it could mean a lot in terms of the way we finish. We've won the ball back here well, 7 minutes played, and we are on the attack. Here is Lukaku. McCarthy to Delafeu now. He's inside with the ball. Passes to McCarthy. Now Bain's involved. He's a wing back. He can get forward as well. Here is Ogzan. McCarthy. We've got options out right in space. But we've lost the ball here. But Barkley does well to recover possession. Here's Balassi. Ogzan. McCarthy. This is good play here. Barkley to Delafeu. Lukaku. Coleman now involved. Balassi. He's been brought down and he's won a penalty. Lots of passing up to that moment. We've got a chance to go 1-0 ahead here. Leighton Baines will take the penalty. I don't think he scored one because he hasn't really played a great deal. I think we've had other people taking penalties. He has scored, goes right. Gomez did go the right way. With that, we've gone top. As I said, Man United still have to play their game. And they've got 3 quite winnable games in their running. So we need to pick up as many points as we can. Baines goes the right way. Or Gomez goes the right way, but doesn't get to the penalty. And we have a 1-0 lead. Good start, but Watford have a corner themselves here, and it's held on to by Kiko Casilla. Signing this season, of course, $9.5 million from Real Madrid. Been very solid in goal. Been very impressed with him, actually. All of our signings, actually, have done really well. I mean, Ogzan's been great. Scored some goals. Been really involved. St. Graven hasn't played as much. Oh, McCarthy's pulled up here. That's not good. We don't have a lot of defensive midfield options. Pereira has a shot, and Pereira scores. McCarthy pulled up there. That is it's a groin injury apparently. That's a shame. We'll have to keep an eye on him. But let's see the replay of the Watford goal here. It was a Pereira who scored it. Had loads of space. Defenders did not pick him up. And 16 minutes played. It's 1-1. I think McCarthy's getting better, so we're going to leave him out there. It looks like he's going to be able to play through that injury, but he may well be unavailable for the final 2 games, or at least one of them. We're not quite sure. Let's try and get our lead back here. We're not far from half-time. If we can get a lead before half-time, that would be really good. Lukaku's on the ball. Here is Barkley. And the Coleman now on the ball. Ogzan. Barkley. Coleman's won it here. Balassi. Oh, Balassi's gone for... I don't think he meant to go for goal. That has to be a fluke. There's no way he meant that. So Coleman passed to Balassi. I think that was a scuffed cross. I don't know what Aurelio Gomez is doing. But it's a similar sort of thing that earned him the nickname Gormless from when he was at Spurs. But we do have a lead going into half-time. We are going to say it's going well, but I think we're capable of better. Now, McCarthy, he looks like he's okay. He may well be missing for future games. But it looks like he'll be able to see out the game. But we'll keep an eye on him. Barkley's been a bit quiet. Lukaku, not really done very much in the game. He's had one of those seasons as Lukaku. Like I said last time, he doesn't seem to be as good on the game as he is in real life. He scored 15 goals for me, but I wasn't sure what happened there. Watford came close. In fact, Delafeu as well, not having the best of games. Needs to look at making some subs maybe. McCarthy looks fine. He may well come off later on, but for now it looks like he can play. McCarthy is now starting to struggle, so we're going to bring him off. Let's put a Nazi on there. Use him as a ball winner, and I'm also going to take off Barkley. He's not had the best of games. Let's see if we can do something for Ronaldinho. Hasn't really had the best of seasons. I know it's his last season. He's 36 and he's retiring, but he scored 1 goal. He's had a few assists to his name, but he's never really challenged for Barkley's place. He's had a few starts here and there. For the player that he is, I know like physically he's not all there. Oh, Igalo scored. It's 2-2. This is a high-scoring game. Watford actually have had a lot of shots. We've had more of the ball. 75 minutes played. We've got another corner here. It's with Balassi, and it's towards goal, and Gomez holds on. As it stands, United will still be top. They still have to play their game, of course, so we need to try and get a good result here. 10 minutes left. I'm going to take off Delafeu. Going to bring on Daly St. Graven, play him a bit deeper, like this. Because he's more natural as just a winger there, not an advanced winger. Only a few minutes left. A draw isn't bad, I guess. I mean, I prefer to win. It's better than what I got before it crashed, because we lost. We could still lose, though. It's 2-2. Watford could easily get a winner. But then again, so could we. St. Graven's on the ball. There's the cross. Balassi. Oh, how did you miss that? Into injury time now. Only 2 minutes of it. It looks like it's going to be a 2-2 draw. It's gone out of play, and we've got a goal kick, but that's full time. Watford 2, Everton 2. We had a lot of possession, but Watford were very plucky. I think we were unlucky today. We probably should have got a result from that. So what does that mean? Arsenal drew with West Ham. Liverpool won 1-0. We have definitely got a top 4 finish. That is confirmed. We've now got Champions League football. And, well, our goal difference is better than Arsenal and City's. So, unless we lose our last 2 games, we're going to be either first or second, which is really good. So there's confirmation we qualified for the Champions League, and we also have initial budgets, and we've got £75 million in the transfer budget, which is a really good amount. And our wage budget will be a bit more as well. Champions League football means we can attract better players, and it looks like McCarthy has escaped without an injury, so that's good news as well. Well, let's see what happened with Man United. I think it said they were at Sunderland, who I think are like right down like relegation zone. I'm not quite sure. Sunderland won 4-1. Oh goodness me! So we're level on points with United now with 2 games left. Sunderland won 4-1. Sunderland, where are they in the league? They're in 11th actually. I thought they were lower than that. Perhaps I'm thinking in real life. They just won their first game. Our last 2 games, what were they? Sunderland is our last game, I believe, and West Brom's the other one. So 2 games we should be winning. Man United, I think they've still got to face Hull, who are bottom. But they've got a Europa League semi-final and an FA Cup final to worry about. Crystal Palace and Hull are their games. So they've got more games to play. So we need to jump on this and we can snatch that title from them. The way is, we've been top of the table quite a bit this season actually. Like since Christmas, we've actually been top quite a lot. So we deserve to win it. I mean, we've had some poor performances. We've had some silly draws, but given that we've only lost 3 league games all season, I think we deserve to win the title. Gibson's injured. He's got a facial injury. He can play through it. He can go to the doctor, but it looks like he'll be fine. Okay, now interestingly, we play our game on the evening, so everyone else will have played their game, and then we find out what happens first, and then we have to try and get a result. And pressure's going to be on us here. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so Manchester City drew. So if we can get a point, we'll have got top 2 finish. Arsenal can no longer catch us. What did Arsenal do? Arsenal drew with Swansea, so Arsenal can't catch us. Man City will only be able to catch us on goal difference if we get a point. So it looks like we're going to get a top 2 finish, but can we beat United? Can we win the title? Not going to change anything to the lineup. Everyone's doing well. We do have McCarthy still. I did see... Oh no, Gibson's fine, isn't he? We do have Adrissa Gray back. We're going to leave McCarthy in there. I'm going to leave out Anazzi. I don't really know why I signed him, to be honest. I signed him because I wanted a box-to-box midfielder, but I don't use one for the tactic. So I don't know what my thinking was there. We'll try and sort of fit him in somehow next season, because that would be a waste of money otherwise. So we'll see what we can do. That's not the best of team talks. Let's see if Koeman can fix it. No, it can't. Okay, we need to hope for a good result here. I'm going to turn off the latest scores because we're the only team playing. It will just take up space that way. Oh, I just realised my instructions are still set from the other game. Exploit the middle. The rest of this I think is fine actually. Let's get stuck in. Why the hell not? And Navas has crossed the ball here, and Berahino has buried it to make it 1-0, 15th minute. At home, we're losing to Watford. That's not the start we wanted. See, now we're losing. If Man United win their game, then we've got all the work to do. So it's very evenly balanced at the moment. Berahino with a, well, very quick volley to score that. I don't know how we knew that was going to happen unless he's psychic. We're having 65% possession, but we are not had a highlight yet, which is not really what I want to see. Retain possession. Half time, we're 1-0 down. We need to go assertive. Show a bit of desire, maybe. There's lots of options here. Yes, show a bit of desire. That's not a bad team talk. Coleman's had a bad game. What can we do to remedy this? We're on high tempo. Let's push up a little bit. We want to retain possession. And yeah, the rest of that's fine. Start in the second half. Get a result from this, please, guys. We've only lost 3 games all season. If another game we lost was against West Brom, that would stink. We're coming up to the hour mark. West Brom having lots of shots, but we're having all the ball. We're not doing anything with it. I'm going attacking. It's not really working out today. 65 minutes played. Right, subs are coming on. Delafeu off. St. Graven on. 2 strikers. Lukaku and Niase. Berahino's on the ball here. Brunt hits the woodwork. Coleman, we've got a chance of attack from this. Balassi. Here is Lukaku. Niase. He's been fouled. Berahino commits the foul, and we're not going to see anything else there. Only 20 minutes left. Time is ticking away here. Right, going structured. Oh god, the time is really running down. What is going on today? This is mental. How have we only had 7 shots from 60% possession? It's not. This is like Leicester today. We're just not in the game. 82 minutes have been played. What else can we do? Bring on another. Right. You guys push forward. Wing backs. Ronaldinho on Gonch. We've essentially got a front 5 here. We're going for it. We need a point. A point. Just give me a point. It's gone over everybody. Dawson puts it back in. Jagielka heads it away. And Ronaldinho now. Here is Lukaku. Now, can we get a goal from this? 89 minutes been played. Sink Raven. The cross is there, but Foster holds on. That may have been our last chance. And it looks like it's going to be a home defeat as well. We haven't lost at home all season. This is the penultimate game. And with a chance to win the title, it looks like we're going to throw it away. But we've won the ball back here. And Duarte. Oh no, he's going to get sent off. He's going to get sent off. That's a straight red card. I can't believe that's just happened. I can't believe that's just happened. We're losing our best defender for the final game of the season. Let's see the replay here. The free kick was saved by Casilla. But let's see the red card again, if we can. Here it is. So, it looks like the defender cleared the ball. It bounced off the other player. And then Duarte just brought down Rhodes. Last man. He was always going to get a red card. That is a absolute first-rate red card. We've got a late corner here, though. Oh, if we get a goal now, it would be absolutely amazing. Baines, what are you doing? Why did you just do that? What is that? Bloody last chance of the game. We've just done it again. We just kicked it off another player. Full time. We're going to lose 1-0. I can't believe what's happened this game. What is that? I'm going to aggress with that team talk. I can't believe what's just happened. Duarte? What have you done? So, Man United, they play Crystal Palace. If they win, they've probably sealed the title. Their goal difference is better than ours. But the last game of the season, Duarte is our best defender. And we've lost him. And that's a home defeat. For the first time this season, I think even from pre-season, we didn't lose at home. I can't believe that. We were just really bad going forward as well. We didn't do anything. That was such a bad performance. That's our worst performance of the season so far by a country mile. I can't believe that. And the worst time as well. Man United win this, they've won the title pretty much. They won 3-0. So I think that's the title gone. If we have a look at the table, yeah, their goal difference is 5 better. So we need to win. We need to hope that Man United lose to bottom club Hull. And we need a 5-goal swing. That's not happening. We've got second place, but low, which is... Actually, no, we could get third. We could end up third. I just realised Man City... Oh... Do you know what? Either way, we're in the Champions League group stages, which is really, really good. But this is a drama-filled final day. Sunderland pre-match analysis. So, looks like they're going to be attacking from the right, so we'll exploit that. Right, Duarte is suspended. That could not have come at a worse time. Ashley Williams will have to step in, who is not a bad defender by any means, but he's hardly played. If we have a look at Williams, he's only had 18 appearances all season. Jagielka and Duarte, well, Duarte's had 29 starts. Jagielka has played every game. I'm also going to bring on Jetro Williams because Baines hasn't had the best of form at the moment. So we're going to bring on Williams as automatic wing back. No support actually. The rest of that we'll leave as it is. We're going to exploit the right flank. We're going to leave the rest of this as it is. And just hope for the best. Oh no, we need to take Duarte out of the team entirely. Let's see what we can do here. So Sunderland, Bickford in goal. Taylor, Gilaboji, Denaya and Mankio. Kirchhoff, Larson, McGinn, Yanazai, Watmore and Defoe. On the bench, Manoni, Kone, Rodwell, Anichebe, McNair, O'Shea and Van Aanholt. Right, passionate team talk. Fans have been fantastic for us all season. Go out there and give them one last performance to cheer for. Not a bad team talk. Oxan looking to switch off. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get the scores up. Let's see what United are going to do. But we need to win our game first of all. We don't need to worry about what United are doing. We just need to do our job first of all. Man United have gone 1-0 up. 2 minutes in, Mata scored. Not the best of starts for us really. I'm coming forward here though. Oxan's on the ball. Here is Barkley. And now Yannick Balassi. Can he find a cross? He can. Lukaku's there. Hasn't scored in a couple of games, but he's got his goal here. 12 minutes in. It is 1-0. Good start. First shot of the game as well. Man United are winning though, so as long as that happens, they've won the title. We need Hull to win, and we need Hull to win convincingly. And if we can get a good result against Sunderland here, a 1-0 or just a 2-1 by Hull, we'll do it. As long as we get a 5-goal swing. Man City as well we need to watch out for. They're 2-0 up, so if we now lose, then we go down to third. Defoe's just headed it in. So we're level on points with City now. It's suddenly becoming very interesting. Sunderland have equalised. I should have showed you the replay from that, I really shouldn't have. Sunderland having a lot of shots. I'm going to say the same thing. Ogzan, McCarthy, Williams. Here's McCarthy again. Sunderland playing very high up, I notice. Duncan Watmore's on the ball. Here is Larson. McGinn. Here's Defoe. God damn it! Down to third place. They're having too many shots. We're not having enough. Right, let's sort this out. What the hell is going on with this team? Let's go for early crosses. Right. Sort this shit out, please. Can't lose our last 2 games. Januzaj's on the ball. Defoe, good save, Casilla. Sunderland are hurting us here. 2-1 up. Possession's fairly equal, but I don't know what's going on with this team at the moment. They just seem to be just falling asleep. I don't know what happens to us at the end of the seasons. Every team I managed, the last few games, we just seem to fall to absolute pieces. Double change. Ronaldinho is retiring after this game. We're going to give him a bit of a send-off. We're also going to bring on Sinkgraven, play him a bit deeper. Sunderland are going to beat us as well here. I mean, we lose 3 games all season, and we're going to lose our last 2. Williams is on a 5.6. I'm selling you, mate. That's not good enough. Third place it's going to be, which is really, really annoying. 2-1. I can't believe these last 2 games. That is really disappointing, and they've let everybody down. We've done so well all season, and we lost our last 2 games after losing 3 for the rest of the season. What the hell has happened? So 6 shots in the whole game. Hull only actually won. Man United only won 1-0 in the end. Man City won 3-1, so they overtook us as well. So we ended up 3rd. So we missed out on some money there as well. That is a really annoying end to the season. We've got no complaints, you know. We were never ever tipped to win the title. Yeah, I think that's true. I think yeah, nerves, I guess so. I think but they couldn't handle the pressure. Next season we're going to go for it. We're going to go one better. Can look back with a lot of pride. We're in the Champions League. It's not. When can Everton ever say they've been in the Champions League? Like proper. We've got 33 million for finishing 3rd place, a bonus of 2.9 million, which is nothing to be sniffed at. We've got 75 million to spend in the summer, so I haven't got a lot of complaints. It's just those last 2. Well, I have about those last 2 games. That's not good enough. Lennon wants to discuss personal matters. Yeah, he may well be getting sold. It looks like Lennon's going to be on his way. As for other players, I don't know. We'll have to have a look. But as I keep saying, if I get an amazing offer for Lukaku, he will go. So let's have a look at this. I did get an achievement for something there. We'll see what that is in a second. Some decent youngsters in Italy here. I'll have a look at those in a second. So Duarte was in the team of the year, but getting sent off against West Brom, unforgivable, and being suspended for the last match. Williams had a terrible game. Don't think he expected to be playing, which he should be really, he's a footballer. But Duarte, I mean, he should never have brought the guy down. I mean, there was more chance of the guy being one-on-one and having a shot saved. But Duarte was just stupid to get sent off like that. So looking at the end of season awards then, fans player of the season was Idrissa Gueye. Jagielka came 2nd and Leighton Baines came 3rd. Goal of the season was Ogzan's goal against Arsenal, that free kick which you saw, which was fantastic. Signing of the season was Sinkgraven, which surprises me. He hasn't actually played that much. £4 million from Ajax, good fee. And young player of the season was Ross Barkley. So the season review, 3rd place in the Premier League, very good. The Cup we could have done better though. The EFL Cup we weren't really being judged on. But we only got to the 4th round in both of those things, so we could have gone better. Match of the season was our 2-0 win against Southampton. Moment to forget was the 2-0 defeat against United. I mean, arguably the moments to forget were those last 2 games. Average attendance of £38,000. We could look to maybe expand that as well. And the highest number of players used in the Premier League for 29. That was forced upon us sometimes, injuries and stuff like that. Lots of signings. I always do seem to, every save I have, I seem to use loads and loads of players. Team meeting. I say Champions League. But they might ask for more than that. No, most of them agree with that. That's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. So next season, I think Champions League is a sensible aim. The players and the management of the team. First number of young first team players they've signed is good, but a defeat against Sunderland was annoying. It was, no, it's true. We weren't good enough in those last 2 games, and the red card was just so annoying. Just gonna see if we win any awards or anything like that, Player of the Year, or anything like that. I know Deulofeu actually was in with a shout of winning Young Player of the Year, so we'll have to look out for it. Mourinho got Manager of the Year. We must have been up there somewhere. We've only lost 5 games all season. We must be close to the top there. Okay, I just found the PFA. It looks like Juan Mata won the Player of the Year. Coutinho won Young Player of the Year. We don't see 2nd or 3rd place at the moment. That's strange. Manager of the Year is Mourinho. We don't find out who comes 2nd or 3rd. That's strange. Golden Boot was won by Harry Kane, 25 goals. Actually, not a great deal of goals scored. Aguero with 24, and then Icardi with 21, signing for Arsenal. Lukaku got 16, I think, in the end, but I don't think they were all league. I think he got about 12 in the league, which isn't really good enough for our leading striker. Goal of the season, we weren't anywhere there. Stuanis was the best. And the Golden Glove was won by Claudio Bravo. It's 19 clean sheets. That's good going, to be fair. I think we will leave it there, but what a bad way to end the season with those 2 defeats against West Brom and Sunderland. 2 games which on paper we should have been winning. Arguably before it crashed we were doing better, in my first recording before it crashed. But those last 2 games, we were not good enough in the slightest. We need to remedy that next season. We came close to winning the title. We were top for quite a bit of it. If we can have a look at our progression in the table, can we do that? Past positions, is that what we want? So there we go. So on 3, 4, 5 weeks, we were top of the table. So you know, we were there or thereabouts for quite a bit of it. You know, we've been down in 3rd for a bit. You know, we've been in the Champions League places since the new year. So was it New Year's Eve we went top? So for the best part of 2017, or the second half of the season, we've always been in those Champions League places. We've been top a few times. But yeah, to come close to winning the title and a play like that in our last 2 games, it hurts. It's just not good enough. Well, I guess what I can say is we go again next year. Well, we could go for the title. I think realistically, finishing the same sort of positions is fine. Champions League finish would be a good aim for next year. Of course, we've got the Champions League to play next year, so we'll have to try and look at what we can do with this squad, because we will need more players. Of course, European football takes its toll. Just ask Leicester. So we need to look at the transfer window. We've got £75 million to spend. Of course, we did see that Abel Hernandez was available, but we're a Champions League team. We should be aiming higher than that. We can get some quality players now. And my aim for the summer is we're going to try and break our transfer record. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I think the transfer record is Lukaku, which was £29 million, was it? I know he's a record signing. £28 million. So we're gonna sign a £30 million player. Who that's going to be, I've got no idea. But yeah, Lukaku got 13 league goals in this season, 33 appearances. For a leading striker and for a guy who's earning, what's he on? £80,000 a week. I don't think it's good enough. So whether we sell him or not, we'll have to see. Because as I said, if I get an extortionate fee, I want we're talking $50+ million here. Then he might get sold. But we'll have to wait and see. So his attributes are actually decreasing. Look at that. What do we do? Who's he wanted by still? Is he still wanted by Bayern? No, Man City want him now. Well, a divisional rival. I'm up in that asking price to 60. Right, that's going to do it for this video. What a sour note to end the season on. Those 2 defeats were really, really annoying. But let's just try and do it again next year and see if we can go even better. Because it's a really good season. I mean, I didn't think we'd get 3rd in our first season. That's a really good finish. I mean, top 6 would have been realistic. But 3rd place, it's great. That's going to do it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Leave any comments you want to make. Who should I look at signing for the new season? Where do we need to improve? I mean, up front is definitely a place we need to improve. I think we need a new right winger because Lennon is not doing it for me. He's going to get sold. Even Balasi's not been playing too well. So I think a striker and a right winger, and maybe another centre back because Williams, well, as you saw in that last game, not great. I know he didn't play very much in the season, but we'll have to see what's out there. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video where we're going to look at our second season, have a look at some signings, and we'll play our first league game of the new season. We've got no idea who that will be against. I'm off now. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.